Now, today we're going to discuss 10 things not to do when you're an Uber or a Lyft passenger. Now, we're going to discuss this based on points that were posted on a website called ridesharecentral.com. And if you want more information, you can head on over there, tell them I sent you. But it's not my website, but here are the points, and I thought they were interesting and we could discuss them. So here they are, 10 things not to do when you're an Uber or Lyft passenger.
Why, that's it! Look! It's a big W, I tell you! It's a big W!
Number 1, ignore your driver.
Ignoring the driver is kind of weird. Somebody gets in the car and doesn't say a word to the driver. They just expects the driver is going to know where you want to go, and the driver does know. If you've added any extra stops, it also tells them to go there and wait while you get out of the car and do something and come back, and then go on to your next destination or pick up somebody. It could be any reason, but that driver can add stops, and that will come up on the driver's phone. You know, the car pulls up, open up the back seat door, hop in, close the door, don't say a word. The driver will see where you're going, and you can just go where you want to go. But it's kind of awkward, isn't it? It's not natural not to say a word. At least you want to say hello, and you want to at least, you exchange some casual conversation. So, don't ignore your driver. It's kind of weird for both the driver and you.
Number 2, bother your driver.
Now, the driver needs to concentrate on driving, and distracted driving is the #1 cause for accidents. So don't distract your driver by bothering him too much. Let the driver drive.
Number 3, overshare.
Don't share your entire life's existence with this driver just because you need somebody to talk to. You don't want to tell the driver all of your personal information, where you live. You don't know who the driver is. You don't want the driver to know too much about you. You just want to get somewhere. So don't overshare. It's not wise to overshare on the internet, and don't overshare with your driver either.
Number 4, drink alcohol or smoke in the car.
Just because someone else is driving doesn't mean you can drink in the car. Don't drink alcohol in the car. It's not legal. And do not smoke in the car. You may smoke in your personal vehicle, but don't smoke. Don't even ask the driver, may I smoke? Do you mind if I smoke? Don't smoke. It doesn't matter whether you're smoking tobacco or marijuana or anything else. Don't smoke in the car. Don't even ask. It's just not a reasonable thing for you to do in the car.
Number 5, get sick in the back seat.
And some people may get in a car, especially late at night. You may stumble into the car. You're so drunk that you don't think you can make it home, and so you call for an Uber. The Uber comes, you get in, and you start going home, and then you start getting sick to your stomach because you had too much to drink. Do not throw up in the driver's car. That is a no-no. You will be charged. I think it's like $150 or $250 by Uber or Lyft if you throw up in their car, and they are going to charge you for that money. That's coming out of your pocket.
Number 6, request one too many extra stops.
Now, on the Uber and Lyft app, you can add stops, and the driver gets this information immediately. And if you do it en route while you're already in the car and you make a change to the trip or add a stop, that immediately goes to the driver's phone. He can see that, and he will take you to where you want to go. You might start asking for too many stops. You're just trying to get from A to B, so do not add too many stops. Just 1 or 2 extra stops if you need. You will be charged for those stops because the driver is being paid by the minute and by the mile. So extra minutes means that your fare will increase every time you make a stop. But, 1 or 2 stops is okay. It is acceptable. Don't ask the driver for too many.
Number 7. Leave items in your driver's car.
The most common thing that people leave behind is their cell phone. But I've also found wallets and luggage in the car, and an occasional vape pen, and a driver's license. One lady lost her driver's license. When you're getting out of a car, do a little check, make sure, glance in the seat, make sure you haven't left anything behind. You can be charged up to about $15 for the driver returning a lost item to you. So make sure you don't lose anything in the car.
Number 8. Leave trash in the car.
Sometimes you may have a package or a food or some item that requires unpacking while you're in the car. Don't leave trash in the car. Make sure you take your trash with you when you leave.
Number 9. Forget the car seat.
When you have a baby and you're carrying a baby, you have to have a car seat when you're getting into an Uber or Lyft. You can't just carry the baby and strap yourself in and legally go down the road, even if you're in an Uber or a Lyft. You must have a car seat and you must strap the baby in properly to the car seat. What happens sometimes is people forget and they leave their car seat. Now this goes along with don't leave items like your wallet, your passport, or your driver's license, or your cell phone in the car. Don't leave the car seat in the car.
Number 10. Forget to tip your driver.
Drivers are not being paid by what you pay for your ride. Drivers are paid a small amount. It's about 1/3 of what you pay. Say you have a fare of $21, the driver might be getting $7 out of that. It's not actually counted by percentages. The longer the trip, the more time the trip, the more the charge. But it works out that the driver is getting about 1/3 of what you're paying. The driver gets 100% of that tip. Uber and Lyft do not touch the tip. Some rides the driver only gets $3 for a short ride, and that's just not enough even to pay for his gas. So make sure you tip your driver. So I hope you found these points useful, and see you in the next video.
Why, that's it! It's a big W, I tell you! It's a big W!